Hello all, this is YouTube Film. I'll do that again. Hello all, this is YouTube, Rumble, TikTok Film Update for March 29th, 2024. I'm going to cram everything on one 10-minute thing. This is about the 9th time I'm re-recording this because the previous outtakes were sort of misplaced, and considering there's a lot of shit going on this past year, that I decided the past couple times behind the scenes to just cram everything all in one time. The past year with Donald has been nothing but sideshows. It is a witch hunt. It is a circus act. It is pathetic. You get a nigger who doesn't want to sit here and work for her money, so she wants to take it away from someone else. They can't get restoration, so they take it through a billionaire. Now, you also get corrupt courtroom judges who want to take it too, so they wind up getting a piece of the action. Now you're getting squatters who are taking people's houses away from everyone. What the fuck is this? The reincarnation of the old Native American Indians? U.S. government fucks over the Indians, now they're fucking over everyone else through the illegals? Seriously? You come in my house, you're dead. I'm taking my sword off and I'm shooting you. No 911 when no one shows up. No cops. No nothing. I'm shooting your ass. Now, you get the other thing where they're trying to convince people, don't breathe, so it eliminates global warming. Fuck that. You're gonna die too. Now they're trying to eliminate all cars, all gas-powered cars, and go to electric. Seriously? And how the fuck are you gonna get them to work during the winter? Now they're getting people who are getting the shit beat out of them because now all the idiots are coming up from South America. Really? Let's do this. We'll take a whole slew of nuclear bombs and we'll bomb the shit out of Mexico so no one can come up. Oh, we'll fly them. We'll notify Interpol and we'll tell Europe, Russia, Japan, and China to not let you in because you're terrorists. Now, considering I'm on a roll here and everything's going fine, I saw this couple of films about a spiritual teacher, Teal Swan. She's an educated woman, one of the rare breeds, which I'm impressed with. But unfortunately, no one's giving her a real good, hardcore interview. Everyone's jumping in, and then I want to get an interview too. Danica Patrick, one of the biggest actors going, and I mean that in a derogatory way. How do you do this and how do you do that? Are you seriously considering and asking us stupid questions? How do we fix the problems we have today? Really? You're getting yourself into the problems and you're not getting yourself out of them. Get an education, please. You want me to have some faith in you? Get an education. So far, there's 2 places where I can honestly say they gave her a good interview. There's one that has to deal with mental wellness. Another one has to do with Drop the Podcast. Both of them gave a good format. Good on both of yous. Could you imagine the kind of shit Teal Swan would get if she hit the mainstream media, contrary to what the media is trying to depict to be? I would love to do an interview with her. As a matter of fact, It's a public invitation to her. I guarantee you, when he does spiritual leading, and someone like me, who profiles predators, meaning criminals and politicians, hence the word criminal. You got an election coming up where 75% of the country is so fucked up. They're consenting to a criminal being in office. A Kat Timpf. Just because you're doing an interview with Danica Patrick does not mean you get to flaunt your atheism. We do not want to hear about your atheism. Fox News Channel may be a diplomatic channel compared to CNN, the Communistic National Network, the Muslim Socialistic National Bureaucratic Channel, MSNBC, and the National Bureaucratic Channel, NBC. You may be a diplomat compared to them, but guess what? I have no tolerance for atheism. If you are having a hard time imagining God as being the ultimate seed, that is your problem. If you are refusing to do it, that's your problem. Don't convince everyone else, because that's called Satanism. Now we have a thing where the assholes are coming up from South America, headed by a satanic country. Some of you may say, that's a harsh thing. No, it isn't. Because the U.S. is an antichrist. Not by opinion, but by fact. What kind of country lets its own people die? You get the minority of the good here who are trying to survive, but you got 75% asshole. Okay? Now, to bring out a good point, to intertwine both of them, you got Drop the Podcast and you got mental health wellness. Both of them asking Teal Swan. You got so much shit going on. How do we fix it? The truth is, you have to have an edge to aid in fixing it. So in other words, you have to be gentle, and you also have to have the edge of Hitler, the healed form of Hitler. Meaning, you have to be a progressive communist. You have no human rights unless you're one of the good. Don't give me this shit, oh, I'm one of the good. No, you're not. You're one of the mentally disformed. You have to run research sort of similar to Alex Jones of Infowars.com. Do your research. Don't just take a fucking idiot in office. Oh, I'm going to run for office. Why? Because you're getting paid multi-million dollars to run for office? So you can be like Ted fucking Cruz, go down to Sean Hannity, massage your egos, and go down to the border and put on a good Broadway act? I don't think so. Use your fucking brains if you have any. Now, they got last night, where you get a cop gets killed, and they're doing a ceremony. Here's a good question to update everyone. With this fucking Tunnel for Towers shit guy, who's paying for the wife's house. I'm not angry, I'm being sarcastic. I would love to see a squatter take over the house, so she can know what it's like to have nothing like all of us do. Now the icing on the cake, with 15 seconds left, thought for the day. Who's paying for the funerals of the people who the squatters and the cops aided to kill? Good thought for today. I'll see you guys later.